Welcome back to Four-Wheel Drive Adventure Crew. My name is Voss, and today we're back out to Loon Lake on snow tracks. We got our side-by-side on snow tracks, and we have our buddy with the quad and snow tracks. There's some water starting to show out there. It's blue, so that means ice is getting thinner. There's some guys ice fishing over there as well. So we're gonna hit the trail and see how far we can make it today. We'll see how good the snow is. Stay tuned. Made it all the way to the last dam of Loon Lake here, and we're standing at the rocks, and if I look over where the side-by-side is, that's a good 36 inches or so, 30 to 36 inches of snow. So in a month, quite a bit of snow melted, but still not a whole bunch. I mean, the Loon Lake is still frozen over. Way out there I can see blue, but that could be ice. So plenty of snow still on the Loon Lake here. So that means farther down the road, the trail is still gonna be completely covered in snow. So we're just gonna wait for our buddy on the ATV, and we're gonna continue on down below. Next stop will be the cabins at the start of the trail. I wanna see how much snow melted off the roofs of those buildings. And this is Alex's 2017 Can-Am Maverick X3 RS, and it has some Apache 360 Can-Am snow tracks on it. It's a pretty cool little machine. Only comes out once in a while, but it's a very capable vehicle for desert and snow with the snow tracks here.
It's about 85. That means 42 actual. Yeah.
We made it to the Loon Lake entrance kiosk, to the Rubicon, and the snow maybe melted about 2 feet or so, because I believe this was not exposed last time. And yeah, if you want to use a restroom, you would need to do lots of shoveling before you can access it. And this is the message board down below. So yep, we're walking on roof levels. Let's go see what the spillway looks like. Look at this water through a spillway, and the creek is flowing pretty good. A little bit of snow melt, but not a whole lot in almost 30 days since we've been here last time. So let's hit the trail and keep going to Ellis Bridge. trying to give you guys a better look of the slabs. So gatekeepers on that side, and we just came across the slabs. This is normally where we would drive through anyways, and that's what it looks like in the snow. I mean, I would totally snowboard this right now. So maybe next time when I come back, maybe I'll grab a snowboard. Just don't have a rack to put it on there, but I think we should be fun, because this snow is really icy. So we're not even throwing so much snow like we did last time when we had a lot of fresh powder. But the ride's a lot stiffer when the snow is icy. But the first section over there before the kiosk, somebody made it almost all the way to kiosk on some tracks. I mean, on some wheels, because you could see that it was a wheeled vehicle, not a tracked vehicle. So it's pretty cool. So people are trying to punch through the Rubicon, which is nice. But just look at all this white snow, beautiful mountains. All right, let's keep going to Ellis Bridge. Shit ain't melted.
Не, вообще не растаяло.
Nope.
Wow.
Arrived at Ellis Bridge, and maybe a foot, maybe two melted, because I can see now a little bit of the bathroom peeking through, but all the footprints from last time, I think they're still here. I mean, this is crazy amount of snow still on here. Look at all this. Wow. Look at that. That's about 48 inches, actually no, 54 inches is the guardrail. And I would say it's another 6 feet higher on top. So we still got 10 feet of snow up here. That's crazy. So, all right, we'll see how far we can make it up Rubicon today. Our goal is maybe make it to the little sluice. We'll see, because from the dam to here, we're making it in under 20 minutes with these stops for me to show you guys where we are. So this is really fast traveling on Rubicon. Normally it's at least an hour to get here on regular Jeeps. So it's crazy fast we're moving through here. So we're just gonna try to avoid all these underwashes and ruts, because if we fall through on one of those on the side by side, it'll be very fun winching ourselves out of here. So, okay, the belt cooled down, we can keep on moving.
Где здесь все едут?
А вот сюда, in between those two trees.
А, окей.
Around this underwash. Perfect. Now he can punch it straight, because we got to go around this dead tree here. Navigate the trail completely different, because on the snow tracks and underwashes we have to avoid all the major deep obstacles, otherwise we're gonna sink in here big time. So we're just following previous tracked vehicles paths around all the underwashes and everything. So, but more or less we're following the trail. We made it to Lower Walker Hill, and looks like somebody had a campfire here. Look how big this cauldron is. But the bathroom of the lower walker is right here. So, yep, lower walker. So we're gonna get on over here and try to follow the trail up. We'll see how bad it is, because the biggest thing on the tracked vehicle you can't do is belly it. So if you high center on it, that's it, you're done. You're gonna have to pull a winch and everything. So we're gonna try not to do that today and see how far we can make it. Walker Hill in the snow. The ATV couldn't make it up the hill, up Walker Hill, so because he doesn't have a big spikes on his tracks, so we sent him the easier way around. So a little smoother section. But look at some of these rocks, Rubicon rocks. Piece of cake for him now. All right, we made it to the Walker Hill, upper Walker Hill. There's the other bathroom, upper Walker. It's gonna be complete cakewalk. Look at that. All the obstacles are buried in the snow. Woo-hoo. Made it to Sioux Bowl. But apparently this obstacle, which is right here, is the easiest thing you can do in the winter. Look at that. There's nothing here. Because yeah, this tree is right next to it. Dead tree. And Sioux Bowl's right here. And then there's the pad. There's a big rock that we were fixing the Forerunner right there last spring when he snapped an axle. That's crazy. Really hard to tell what's what under 10, 12 feet of snow. That is just epic. Wow. All the tops of the mountains, all accessible, everything. All right, we got a little more to go to Little Sioux's. All right, we're all cut up. So we can see Loon Lake way over there in the distance. And it's pretty cool. The snow is getting wet, melting a little bit. So we're starting to sink in some places. But we should be good to go. And the reason the ATV is doesn't have that much bite is look at the spikes on the tracks on this thing, and then look on this guy. They're barely big. So for his bite uphill, it's not getting that much traction. So let's keep rolling. it to Little Sluice. Those who run the trail a lot, they know this tree. It sits way up above the trail, and this is the trail right here. It comes in right about here, and this is the bypass, where you climb up the slabs to do the bypass on the right. And this is that tree that's sitting on the cliff side. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. So somewhere back there in the little parking area, there's a campground right here. There's a Grand Cherokee's buried somewhere over there. That is just crazy. Wow. That is a significant amount of snow up here, because that's the trail and it sits right at the base of the Little Sluice. Wow. Yes, guys, Rubicon is buried deep in snow. And today is April 16th, so we got another month till probably 5-6 feet will melt off. So we'll check in with this trail again somewhere mid-May. Don't know exactly, and we'll see if there'll be enough snow to do the trail with the tracked vehicle, or I will bring my Jeep. We'll see. One way or the other, we're gonna try to get you guys an update of the trail. Going down into Little Sluice. Whee! Above Arnold Rock, there is a ham radio repeater, and there it is. No snow on it, because it's sitting on top of the ridge. The snow just blew right over it, and it's all melted, so it's all exposed, working properly like it's supposed to. This is awesome. So on the other side of the canyon is already an observation point, and Rubicon Springs is somewhere down in that canyon. I don't know if we're gonna keep going down, because over here is really steep downhills, and then uphill is gonna be a bit challenging for the ATV. So, but this is already super cool to get out this far and explore Rubicon that is covered under a thick snow blanket. This is as far as we're gonna go on the Rubicon, because from here it goes down to Buck Island. We can see Buck Island, it's all covered in snow. Can't even see water there. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go turn around and go back out to Ellis Bridge, and then hop over towards McKinstry Peak. I wanna see if we can get up on top of the McKinstry Peak and look down into Hell Hole. Not sure if we'll be successful, but stay tuned. We should be able to make it up a hill as quick as we can, because it took us from the spillway to what we call Arnold Rock, I would say, because it's right down below there, in under an hour with most of the stops. So we started about 10 o'clock. It's like 11:30 right now. So with stops, it's been like an hour. We've been out here riding around, so it's just crazy. Getting back, and it's already past 12 o'clock, and the snow is becoming wet, and the ATV stuck. So time to winch it. Yep, the winch working pretty well on the side by side, except we're gonna run out of winch before we'll run out of rope. All right, let's rehook up. Oh, if you want to see how warm it is out here, just check out the side-by-side and how it's raining off of it. All the snow is just melting. And this is area where there's no motor or anything. This is just snow melting off the machine. It's almost 50 degrees up here. With this temperature, we should be crossable through the whole Rubicon end of June, I think, if it keeps up this temperature. All right, we got the ATV almost out. Now we gotta have the side-by-side pull back. All right, snow becoming nasty. All right, change of plan for today. The plan is make it back to the trucks without using winch again, because it's very warm and we're about to start getting stuck a lot everywhere. To the bridge, maybe have a little bit of lunch there and get back out to the trucks. All right, we made it back to Ellis Bridge, and the bridge is becoming a little bit narrower as you keep going over. The snow is melting and it's becoming like a pyramid shape. So the top is melting off, but the bottom is holding. So it's getting narrower and narrower, especially on this south side of the bridge. It's starting to look clear, and as you can see, we're barely squeezing in, and if you slide one way or the other and you're going over. So soon it's going to be dangerous to cross this bridge. So hopefully next time we come back, it'll be melted down low enough to where you can drive it between the guardrails. But we're just gonna grab a few sandwiches to eat and head back out to the trucks, because we won't be able to make it to McKinstry because the snow is already way too soft and melty. So next time we'll probably hit McKinstry Peak and then come down towards Rubicon. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next adventure.